Hi Leo, and welcome to my channel. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy. Hope that you're all doing well. This is going to be another reading for y'all. It's going to be an October reading. This is for Leo, anywhere in your birth chart. Please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, thank you for all of the continued support. Truly helps this channel grow, but most importantly gets these messages out there to others who need them, so thank you. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, Leo, let's get into your message. Universe, what is the T for Leo? What does Leo need to know at this time? We have the Devil reversed. We have the Death sideways. So it looks like there's been... Ooh, interesting. The Nine of Swords wanted to show itself. But it looks like this death has already happened, so I feel like we're in the process of going through some kind of transformation here. And I don't think that it's you. I think it's a situation that you've been dealing with, because the devil is somebody here that will keep people bound to contracts here that are not really in their highest good. So I feel like there's been an individual, or could be a group of individuals here, that have been trying to manipulate a situation, trying to bind you to something. But that's now over. It's definitely over. Something here is being transformed, some kind of situation here, or some kind of individual. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn. I also have Scorpio here. We also have Aquarius. It's interesting because you guys had major arcanas here that came out just through the dice. I feel like this High Priestess here is the one that is ushering in this change and this transformation. Somebody here has definitely helped you break free from something. And I feel like it has to do with the universe here, because we do have the star card. So I definitely feel like God intervened in this situation here. Maybe because somebody here has been refusing to change, refusing to transform, refusing to not be so manipulative, so controlling, right? And I'm getting like, whenever I see the devil card, it reminds me of like a Sour Patch Kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like first they're sour, then they're sweet, but then they'll keep doing it again and again and again and again. So it's like somebody that doesn't take accountability for their actions, but yet always expecting, you know, other people to fulfill something for them. Nine of Swords. Somebody here is definitely having some kind of sleepless nights here, because I feel like they've been caught. Somebody here has been caught. Their true image has been seen, and that's why I feel like somebody here is now going through this transformation here, because I feel like they've been able to get away with it for so long. And this High Priestess could very well be you right now, Leo. Like, you have just been moving in silence. You've just been observing, because that's what the High Priestess does. You've been observing people's actions. Maybe somebody here didn't think that you were going to see this, but you did. You see what was really going on. It's like you put something... It's like you stopped something dead in its tracks. We have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is tilted. Somebody here is not... Whoever this devil person was in your life, this toxic individual... I'm even getting like... I just saw 444 on the timer. I'm even getting like this could even be like the time of person who pretties things up, because that's the devil energy, makes it look shiny, makes it look good, in hopes that things would be overlooked, right? So that way you're not like, wait, what did that person mean by that? Or, you know what I mean? Because this person will just come with gifts out of nowhere, like the sour and sweet. But I feel like you've seen something here that can't be unseen, somebody's true character. And I think they know that you know now. They do. They know that you know now. And that's why they know they can't get away with anything going forward, because they know that you know the truth now. So it's like their tactics no longer work. It's like you figured out their playbook. And they're not able to get what it is that they wanted now. It's like they were beaten at their own game. And you didn't even have to lift a finger. And maybe there was points here where you were fighting and pushing back. But maybe you surrendering it to the universe by observing and keeping your mouth shut, maybe by not even saying anything at all, because at the end of the day, you know, sometimes people like that. They want you to call them out here in hopes that you would look crazy. And that's really what this is. It's like somebody here wanted you to look crazy, wanted you to look like you were the one that was at fault or to blame in a situation here, to make you feel guilty of something in order for them to really get what it is that they wanted out of you in the first place. And then it's like they treat you like shit the next. There's definitely a lack of respect here. We do have the Page of Cups facing down. So it's like you don't even, your heart's not confused by this person anymore. You're not easily swayed by your emotions. We have the King of Cups sideways, we have the Moon sideways, and then we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you made a choice to no longer invest in somebody's... I feel like somebody here was also trying to sell you. This is like very deep, complicated energy, Leo, because I feel like you were dealing with one particular individual, right, that was able to control another individual. And I feel like that individual didn't know, but was working on behest of that other person. So I feel like this could have been like a couple. But I feel like somebody here is having some kind of sleepless nights or a nightmare here because they know that they've been caught like that. The truth has been revealed and they don't know if they want to be an accomplice anymore. Because I'm feeling like there's two people, like one person that's just like, it's one energy of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm scared of what's to come. Like, I'm scared. Like, somebody knows that they're going to be receiving karma. And then there's another person here that is shocked that they can't. It's like they lost control of the person that they were manipulating to work with them to go against you. And it's like they lost both things. Because the universe has stepped in. God has stepped in with that star card. Universe, tell me more. Healing is taking place at this time. It may not look like it for them because I feel like there's chaos amongst the enemy camps. Like there's infighting. Like they're fighting with each other right now. That's part of the transformation. You have to let that infighting happen. And I feel like in that infighting, with them fighting each other now, that's what's happening with this moon card. So many truths are being illuminated. And you're just going, wow. And you're keeping your mouth shut with the High Priestess. Universe, tell me more for Leo, please. Universe, tell me more, please. For Leo. Thank you. The Nine of Wands. Somebody's overwhelmed. And who's overwhelmed? The devil's overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed that their plans are coming crashing. That all of their action, all of that effort was for nothing. It just led them right to... Literally, that boat is being driven right into the wall. It's like they're crashing right into the wall here. Ten of Wands. And it's like now they want to let something go. Now they want to drop something here. Now they want a new beginning. It's like now it's like somebody saying, oh, can we just start over? Can we have a refresh? This could even be, wow, with that Page of Cups facing down, I feel like this could even be somebody or a group wanting to come in and apologize in hopes that they could try and avoid this crash, in hopes that they could start over and have a new beginning. Oh, can we just try one more time? You know, like clean the slate type of energy. I feel like somebody here wants you to clean the slate, but you can't unsee what you've seen in regards to somebody's character. And change doesn't happen overnight, so it's not like you can just say, yeah, I can give you a clean slate, even though somebody here whose action still hasn't proven to you. Like, words mean nothing. Because they were able to manipulate you with their words before, and it's like, now it's going to take some action here. Page of Swords, reversed. The Knight of Wands, reversed. The Ten of Pentacles, reversed. The Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords, reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles, reversed. It's not going to be working out the way that I wanted it to. Seven of Wands, reversed. It's like they were trying to claim ownership over something that was yours. It's like they were trying to take an opportunity that never belonged to them in the first place, or maybe you did give them something. You gave them a piece. And it's like they wanted more than what you were giving them, and they were trying to claim, maybe they were trying to claim the rest of something. Because they were trying to take something here that wasn't yours. This could have to do with the home, your home, like maybe you let somebody live with you, and then like they thought they were the owner, you know, type of energy. Or it could just be like something physical, like maybe you won't, like maybe you own a business and like you hired somebody to work for you and they were, you know, acting like they were the owner, and you know what I mean? Like that kind of energy, like claiming ownership over something that was never theirs to begin with. And it's like not grateful for what it is that you have given them, but trying to steal more. Do you know what I mean? That kind of energy. It's like, instead of saying, you know what, thank you for the place to stay, it's like, now I'm going to make sure that I kick you out so I can take over your spot too. It's like, and they were working with somebody with this Three of Pentacles. Like I said, I feel like it could have been a couple here. Because look, it's a whole team of people trying to gang up against the King and Queen of Wands. But they're not going to be successful. This investment, this ploy to go up against people to try and force their way. It's like trying to force by pressure, by causing chaos in hopes that people would just surrender. In hopes that you would just surrender. But just because you kept quiet doesn't mean that you didn't fight back. You didn't need to fight back in the physical world because you gave it to God. You saw what was happening. And it's like maybe you were awakened to the fact that maybe these people were doing this because out of that devil energy within themselves. You know what I mean? Because of their lower vibrations. And that it really was never really something about you, but it was really against these two people here. I feel like the person who led the charge was the person that the devil manipulated into controlling. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So this is something that's not growing, not maturing. Somebody here is going to be receiving news with this Page of Swords in the reverse that they don't want to hear. That they're not receiving the payout. That something here that they were planning, it has no long-term success. It's not going to work out in their favor in the long haul. They're not going to get what they wanted. This is not something being passed down to them because they didn't appreciate it in the first place. And with this Two of Cups, with everything else around it, I feel like they're headed for a separation here. Because in this deck, it's the angel coming in to save the High Priestess. But it's like you ended up saving yourself by seeing the truth. And this tells me, I feel like this is somebody here that's a soulmate of yours. And I'm not saying it's a lover. I honestly feel like it's a friend or a family member. Somebody that you're really, really close with. This could have been somebody that was even trying to get you involved in a situation. Like, for example, like, say, you know, like, this is one of your stepchildren. Or, you know what I mean? Or one of your spouse's children. Or, like, something like that. And it's like their child has their own spouse. Right? You know what I mean? And it's like this whole big complicated situation, Leo. Because I do have family here with this Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords in the reverse is somebody's refusal to drop their ego. Their ego is their worst enemy. Somebody's ego is their worst enemy. You've been definitely dealing with a highly egotistical individual here that I feel like was trying to... whoever this person is, this master here that's been manipulating everybody in the situation, Leo, I feel like this person doesn't belong or was never supposed to be in the picture for that long. Overstaying their welcome is what I'm feeling, Leo. Somebody here has overstayed their welcome in a situation here and has bounded themselves and entangled themselves in a situation that was never really theirs in the first place. But they're not going to get what it is that they thought they were going to get. They're not getting it. They're so focused on the past. There's a lack of healing here. Eight of Swords. Somebody is going to be trapped by their own projections and their own lies. I feel like everything is coming out because it's headed for a crash. And I'm literally just pictured like this boat into like a little pieces. Like in a warehouse somewhere, you know, like when they're doing like an investigation, right? To figure out what went wrong and what happened. Why did this boat get into this accident? Like, you know what I mean? Like what malfunctioned in that investigation. So they collect all of the evidence, and I'm picturing it like on a blue tarp. And everyone's in the warehouse, right? And they have like all these numbers for every like little piece and part and trying to figure out what went wrong. And it's in the aftermath of the crash, right? Where all of the swords that is trapping this person is being visible. It's being seen. And now this person just like, oh, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Can I please have a chance? I just want to start over. Can we just start over fresh? Can we start over from the beginning? Because now they don't like the fact that people see the real them. And that all of these projections, all of these swords that they threw out on everybody else. I mean, like, this person manipulated their person, manipulated you, could have manipulated your spouse as well, or your people. But they're headed for a loss. Both of these tens are completions of a cycle. We have 10-10 here. with that Fool. So there is going to be a new beginning, but I don't think it's going to be with this individual here because, like I said, with this High Priest, it's like you're moving in silence. And it's like you don't even care if this person cries now. And maybe that's what this person does. Maybe runs to like their spouse and was like, oh, nobody likes me. This person said this, they did that, they did this, they did that, right? But doesn't talk about the shit that they do and say behind people's backs, right? Doesn't take accountability for overstepping their boundaries. But the truth is out. They cannot hide from it. In fact, they're going to be imprisoned by it. That's all they're going to be able to see. That's all they're going to be able to think. For some of you, these people could somebody here could actually really be going to prison. They could be getting locked up. And this could just be somebody being spiritually locked up. We could have somebody here that misused their gifts. Like a dark empath, in a way. They misuse their gifts, and that's why they're being put in spiritual jail, because they're not going to be, God is not going to allow them to continue to keep doing this. And I feel like this person has been given so much grace and so many different chances. Because with this Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's not taking action, not moving forward anymore with this person because of their impulsivity, of their recklessness, of their lack of being honest. And the shitty part is that I think that you recognize, Leo, too, is the worst part is that you know that this person's not even being honest with themselves. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to receive the accolades, wants to receive the blessings, the money, the whatever it is, without having to work for it. But that is what I have for y'all, Leo. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light. If this reading resonates with y'all, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you guys can stay up to date on when I upload. And with that, I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light. I'll see you next time. Ciao.